It's a Friday find for you guys today, and we're headed into the Sunshine State. This is 3 acres in North Florida in Monticello, and it's $69,900. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a fabulous day, and your cup is always full of happiness. So this house is part of another episode, but I wanted to share it with you for those of you looking for 3 acres of land in North Florida, and this is a block build, and it's hot off the listing press. And it's sitting on the 3 acres of land, and it's $69,900. And it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath property with 1,008 square feet of space. And you'll find it at 60 South Salt Road in Monticello, Florida, 32344. And this is Jefferson County. And it states here it's only been on the market a day. It was built in 2006, but it is part of an older home site. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money. So for those of you looking for 3 acres in North Florida, this one might suit your needs. So right away we see it's a block build, and it has a shingle roof, has a little covered entry, might have some vinyl siding along the top there. We may be getting an outbuilding. Yeah, look at this. $69,900 on 3 acres of land. So you're going to get the well, the septic, and the utilities. However, have your home inspections. Bring out your general contractors because they're selling this as is, where is. But if you want to add up, you want to add on, or you want to build a new house, this site might suit your needs. This is cute. This has possibilities, you guys. And it's $69,900 in this area of Jefferson County. Your median home sales are right around $325,000. And in Jefferson County, your population is just under 14,520 people. And your real estate tax rate in Florida is 0.80%. And that's what the county assessors are going to come out and base your property taxes on. And this was $69,900, and it's hot off the listing press. Block build. This has potential. So you might want to get out there and clean it up. No, I would not wear flip-flops while you're walking around this property. Just an FYI, put some boots on and go check it out. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're viewing from, because it's always great to have everybody here gearing up for the holidays. And if you like to check out properties, definitely subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell, because that house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. So here's our front door. It does have a doorbell. Okay, so we're headed inside. So this is going to be a fixer, and it's being sold as is. 3 acres of land. So here's where we're right down to the concrete floor, but we do see some nice kitchen cabinets. We could salvage those. Get in there and clean it out and call it your own, right? Why not? So there's your wall heater. Does get chilly in Florida, believe it or not. So you could put in a wood stove or maybe a fireplace. You could finish this to your liking, you guys, in Monticello, Florida. And this is going to be about 40 minutes or so from Tallahassee. And you're going to be among a lot of beautiful natural springs that are 72 degrees year round. And if you've never explored the beautiful springs of Florida, I highly recommend it. It is really just a gorgeous landscape. And this looks like a beautiful piece of property. And again, it's Jefferson County. So it looks like they've drywalled it, or put drywall up is what I'm trying to say. Coffee's kicking in. It's a beautiful day to view houses. Coffee in hand, checking them out, showing you what you can get out there for your money, because this is $69,900, not $169,900, not $269,900. Way below those median prices that you'll see on Zillow. But this is going to be a fixer. You're going to have to be okay with that. One of these properties, you put on some gloves, get your hands, or, don't put on the gloves. Just get your hands a little dirty and watch your equity grow. Okay, so here's our cabinets. Nice. Let me know what you guys think of this one. And if you guys are looking in North Florida for a property with some acreage, check it out. You have to get in there and really check it out in person, right? Because these photographs don't always do a house justice. We may get in there and may be in rough shape, or it could be in way better shape than what it shows. This does not look bad to me, however, but that's just my own opinion. And the listing agency and the address is found in the description box below every video. And as I mentioned, this is part of a longer episode, so definitely check that one out. But this is my Friday find for you in the Sunshine State, Florida. Why not? It's a pretty open floor plan for the most part. Now, those windows could be vinyl, but when you're in there having that home inspection, they'll let you know the longevity of the roof. They'll check those windows. They'll check the foundation. It may not have AC. It may not have central heat and air. It's hard to say until you get out there, right? You could definitely salvage those cabinets, the double sink, PVC plumbing underneath that sink, from what we see there. Okay, so this may be your laundry area. Looks like it's right behind the tub. Possibilities are endless. It's what it's all about. Houses with low price and high potential on this channel. So if you have grown kids, you have family members, maybe yourself, you're looking for a place to call your own, and you don't want to spend a fortune, even though this would need some money. I'm not denying that. But if you're looking for a low-priced house, this channel is for you. Or if you just like looking at houses, because I certainly do, obviously. I do what I love, and I love what I do. And showing houses to you is what I love to do. Okay, so here we have the tub. Not sure if there's a shower. It's nice that the assist handles are there. Three acres, even if you want to build on or you want a new home, this location might suit your needs. And never be afraid to make the offer. These houses are placed on the market to be sold. And again, we're in Monticello, Florida. This is Jefferson County. So there's a place for your commode. Little tight in there. I may want to, maybe you could reconfigure some things. You can ask the agent how long it's been vacant. They may be able to give you some more information. You can call utility companies and get the history on the utility bills. Three acres of land. This might not be on the market long. So there looks like we have closet space. This could be one of the bedrooms. Nice interior doors. You could salvage those as well. Yeah, this just needs a lot of cleanup around it. This has possibilities. North Florida. Not far from Tallahassee. North of Gainesville. It's nice that it's got the wider windowsill there. So there's your electric panel. Look at all the beautiful landscaping. Native landscaping. You're going to get a wide array of wildlife coming through here as well. But again, don't wear your flip-flops. I'd put some boots on. But if you're looking for a country property in North Florida, definitely check this one out. It's going to need cleaned up and cared for. It needs a little loving, right? It's all right. We all need a little loving, don't we? Houses need people and people need houses. This is just another one that needs saved. It's just waiting for the right person. Little block build with 1,000 square feet of living space. That is a beautiful parcel. And this one again is 60 South Salt Road, Monticello, Florida 32344. There's your outside light. Boy, this has got possibilities. I love these little finds, especially on 3 acres of land. It's always a history on these houses. It's always a story to tell. You could create your own is what I'm thinking. That is such a cute little place. All right, let's get some details off of this. And there's another side angle of it. Shingle roof, that might need to be replaced. But again, go check it out and get the lay of the land. It does have vinyl siding around the top of it, which is nice, but there's your AC unit. But again, not sure if it's working. I mean, it's hard to say how long the utilities have been off, so on and so forth, but it looks like they've left a mess and they're just leaving it. Gotta wonder what gets into people, right? But there's always a backstory. It's just looking for a new owner to bring some new life to it. So there's your panel. Hey, there's your lawnmower. Maybe you can get that running too. Why not, right? Throw it in the deal. 60 South Salt Road right here, you guys. Monticello, Florida, 32344. Let's get a look at the street view. Let's see where we are here. Look at this. So it says we are 2 miles from Monticello and 10 miles from Lamont. Look at this gorgeous location. Look at this. $69,900. That's the asking price. Beautiful. You don't have anybody around. Thick forest all over the place. Wildlife. Nice. Okay, and let's check it out on the map. Okay, so we're in Osceola. Monticello is Osceola's right there to the south. Greenville's over to our east. There's Tallahassee right over here to our west. So this is North Florida. Jennings is over here to the east. You're going to have a wide array of springs, as I mentioned. There you are, right there on the map. And let's check out the satellite view. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. 3 acres of land in North Florida, you guys. Nice. Before I click off, though, let me go back to this, and I want to give you some nearby. Groceries, shopping, health, and safety. Let's see what we have here. Show you what you have for local amenities. There we have it. So you do have some over to the west by Drifton. And then we have a few more amenities over by Greenville. But most of your amenities are going to be over on the west side of you. 60 South Salt Road. It's only been on the market a day as I post this video. Been on the built in 2006. Now the listing does state 2-bedroom, 1-bath, concrete block. Built on the grounds of where an old home site from the late 1940s with old landscape plantings, vintage palm trees, and precious snowdrop or lily of the valley bulbs was once located years ago. And the home will need renovation. However, go check this one out because what the real estate agents see and what you see may be a completely different picture. And so it says here it's on 3 acres right off of the main parcel, located 5 miles north of Interstate 10 and 7 miles to Monticello. And it's no cleanup inside or out, so what you see is what you get. The roof is not leaking, but will need replaced for insurance reasons. If you want to carry insurance, if you don't have a mortgage, you don't have to. We do not know if the central heat air is working. The well and septic condition is unknown, and it's also hooked up to community water, so that's a bonus. And when we look at the history, it was sold for $28,500 back in 1995. Now it's listed for $69,900, and it's 19 years old. Why not go check it out, you guys? This is Monticello, Florida at 60 South Salt Road in Jefferson County, $69,900, sitting on 3 acres of land. And that's my Florida find for you, or my Friday find in Florida for you. That's a mouthful. And so, yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Check out the other episode where the other 4 homes are attached. And on the other episode, I show you a house in Arkansas, 2 in Louisiana that are foreclosures under $48,000, and 1 in North Carolina on 1.6 acres for $86,000. So hope you're all having a great weekend. It's always great to be with you. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again. Cheers.